What's good? What's going on YouTube, man? It's Rody. Coming at y'all again, man. Go Warriors, man. I done told y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? This game 2 tonight. But that's not what the topic of this video is. I just been, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, man. I be having stuff on my mind. And I come to y'all, you know what I'm saying, for y'all 2 cents. And my number one thing is, you know, is studs. You know, me, you guys know, some of y'all may know me and some of y'all may not. For the new viewers, I'm Rody. And I am a masculine female. I am a stud. You know, if you want to go ahead and put me in that category. Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. And not quite a tomboy, you know, or maybe a tomboy that just never grew up. Whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it. You know, that's the category that I fall into. And the other masculine females out there who don't like each other, and you don't, there's no reason, I don't understand why. Like, check it, the other day, right, and this is really what got me in the motion of making this video. So, you know, say you would think, you know what I'm saying, for all those heterosexuals out there, and for all the, this doesn't even apply to femmes, because femmes already know the deal, you know what I'm saying, if you date a stud, you already know what that is, where I'm going with it. And for guys out there, you know what I'm saying, like, this is crazy, it's crazy. So I'm at the wing spot, I'm going over to the wing spot or whatever like that with my girl, you know, we want something to eat or whatever. And it's this one stud who work at the wing place or whatever like that, and I went up there, I'm trying to order, and she just rude, you know what I'm saying, for the lack of the story, she just rude. She had an attitude for no reason or whatever like that. And, you know, I don't know this girl personally, we didn't go to school together, I didn't take a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. I never laughed at her, you know what I'm saying, and I hot water pants, you know what I'm saying, she don't have no reason not to like me, or no reason to be rude, you know what I'm saying, like, unnecessarily. And I haven't even said nothing. Like, you know, somebody got a problem with you and they look you up and down and all that other type of shit. And I'm just kind of like, I just wanted 10 piece and some fries. Like, that's it. And, like, granted, that situation and or whatever like that, it wasn't really like a big situation, and, you know, where it was just kind of like, you know, maybe she had a bad day and it couldn't have necessarily been me, you know, stuff like that does happen. But, I mean, it's just like, it just happens so frequently, like, going to the club or whatever like that, and you see another masculine female, another stud, and they just, like, mean mugging, they just, like, they hate you, dog. Like, and I asked my girl about this, and I was just like, babe, what do you think it is? And she was just kind of like, you know, everybody's not able. You know, everybody is not attractive, you know what I'm saying? I guess, you know, it's not female masculinely attractive. You know, I guess for what it's worth, you know, a whole lot of females don't look right with low fades and look right in guy clothes. They just look funny looking. You know, everybody can't pull the tomboy look off. And I think that's really just what the look is, the tomboy look. Everybody can't pull that look off. And so I guess that's a little bit of that bitchness that's just naturally in you of being a female. You know what I'm saying? You just hate on that next female who can pull that off. That makes sense too. You know, or, you know, it's just a various amount of things, and it's just kind of crazy to me where it's just kind of like, aren't we under the same rainbow flag? Like, I don't get it. Like, you don't see dudes, you know, when they go into an establishment and they bring their wife and their families and their kids and stuff like that, dudes don't be looking at them up and down like, ugh, nigga, you think you this shit because you got this beautiful family and this wife, you got married? Nah, you usually, you know, from what I've heard, and, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, literally, like, been there in that situation, man, you got a nice family, man, you know what I'm saying, your wife, you done did a real good thing, she done tied you down like a joke, it's a compliment, you get congratulations and stuff like that. Very rarely will another stud see another couple, or a couple in general, stud and a family see another couple and be like, you know, you got a nice family, or you guys make a nice couple, or, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. You know, it's just kind of like, it's to me where it seems like it's just a constant competition in the LGBT, you know, community, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so much so where it's like, you know, you would think that it would be, you know, so much more love to that. Like, you think you would see another stud and they'll be like, yo, what up, bruh? Yo, hold it down, you know what I'm saying? I like them kicks. Where'd you get your hair cut at, bro? Give me a number, let's link up. Like, you would think it'd be some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to stick together. We all we got. Because it's like, at the end of the day, and I don't get that, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's studs versus everybody. It's studs versus men. It's studs versus women. It's studs versus society. And it's just kind of like, at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, if I see you, we on the train, we ain't gonna smile and nod at each other. Very rarely will we do. And if you do run into one and y'all do a little what's up or a smile, smiling, yo, that's a good one. That's a realized woman at the end of the day. And I think that's really what it's all about, women empowerment and the whole, you know. And, you know, I just feel like that's really just what it comes down to. I don't know if it's like that in the white gay community or whatever, but I just know for the most part, in the black gay community, in the black stud masculine community, you know, us bitches, they don't like each other. We don't like each other. I don't have no personal problem with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know, I'm not overly friendly where if I see you, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna come and give you a hug or whatever like that, because that's just me as a person with anybody. But it's just like, I don't see another stud and be like, here go another goddamn stud. Like, why you gotta be a stud too? Like, that's kind of what it's like. And it's just kind of like, what? You know what I'm saying, kind of shit. And I got to deal with these dudes who think that I'm extra macho or trying to be extra macho because my pants are a little bit too big, like this pair that I happen to have on, and, you know, my girlfriend bad or whatever like that, and, you know, this nigga can't dress and his girlfriend mediocre. You know, I already got to deal with the attitudes and the tensions and the tension and shit like that from a male, not all males, but from a lot of males and stuff like that. Now I got to deal with this shit from you. Like, what the fuck? And it's just kind of like, I don't get that shit. And it's like, and it's kind of like to a point where it's like, you know, certain types of those type of females give, you know, studs, masculine females, like myself, bad names where, you know, you don't know how many countless times, if I had $1 for every time I've heard, oh, you think you just so fucking tough, don't you? Oh, you think that you just is shit. Or you want to be a nigga so bad. Or you want to be a dude so bad. And all this other type of shit. Like, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, like, man, I'd be rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, like, I want to be rich. I ain't going to max out. You know what I'm saying? But I have a decent amount of change. You know what I'm saying? I could pay a cell phone bill. Like, you know what I'm saying? A Verizon cell phone bill. Nigga, like, if I had $1 for every time I heard some shit like that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Usually with stuff like that, it's thrown out. You know what I'm saying? It's never a time where you be like, actually, I do think I'm tough. I am tough because of X, Y, and Z. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm usually in those situations. Those people are no one to explain myself to. But I do know what they talking about now. I do know those studs who think they tougher than dudes and think they can beat dudes up and think they fly than dudes and this, that, and the third. I know some personally. You know what I'm saying? I do. And that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Like, I just want to know. I just want to take that time out. Because I know there's a lot of studs and stuff like that out here in the YouTube Drake community and stuff like that, or YouTube in general, just, you know what I'm saying, in the world in general, who feel the same way that I feel. Like, what the fuck is up with y'all? Like, I ain't do shit to y'all. Shit. I'm trying to work, pay my taxes, get this money out for this sperm to get my girlfriend pregnant, and goddamn pay these bills. Like, that's it. That's it. Like, it's simple. Like, I don't have no, like, I really just... That's it, you know what I'm saying, kind of shit. And, you know what I'm saying, but the most love that I've gotten from studs and stuff like that, I'll get it, you know what I'm saying, in my regular day-to-day life, but it's like on YouTube, it's just kind of like you put a lot of that to the side, and I appreciate that, and that's just kind of like, it's just more, I don't know, is it like, why is it so hard to do that and apply that to everyday life? Now, I'm not saying like all studs is just like friendly, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube or whatever like that, but for the most part, you know, they're able to give compliments. And that's the number one big thing, you know what I'm saying, you look good, bruh. Or, you know what I'm saying, I like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, oh, keep up the good work, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, like, that's hard to get, you know what I'm saying, in the community, and that's sad. And it all ties down into, you know, women togetherness. I really do think so. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, there are some studs out there who really forget that they are women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's just real fucking crazy. And I really, like, I would like, you know what I'm saying, I really don't invite, like, hate and, like, bullshit and stuff like that to, like, my page or my channel. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. But I really would like to know, so from a male perspective, you know, why is it that you guys don't like studs? You know what I'm saying? What instances and what things have happened to you, whereas, you know, you don't like studs? Because it's like, I've been in situations where dudes just, you know, they don't know how to act around, you know, masculine females because they've had bad experiences, you know, especially like it's real like awkward going into certain barbershops, and which is kind of the reason why, you know, I have a good barbershop, but, you know, it takes the time. You can't just go into any barbershop, and even if you do have a good barber, because a whole lot of guys will feel some type of way, or they feel they can't talk about their business in a barbershop with another female there. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, it'll just be it'll be so much animosity where it's just kind of like, I know it's because, you know, because you feel emasculated, I'm gonna go that far and say, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, because I'm around. And I just really want to know, you know what I'm saying, what it is about them that you don't like. Seriously, I would like to know. You know what I'm saying? I would like to know from studs as well why you don't mess with why studs don't fuck with other studs. You know what I'm saying? I've had bad experiences too where studs have, wanted to take my girlfriend or have taken my girlfriend or, you know what I'm saying, have done fucked up shit like that. But that can be anybody. You know what I'm saying? I do know that, you know what I'm saying, in the community they do step on boundaries and lines and don't care about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucked up because it's just kinda like, you know, I've come to, it's just like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, granted, we are a little bit different, but a relationship is a relationship is a relationship. And it's just because, we're in a same sex relationship, nigga, the same rules fucking apply. That doesn't mean that, like, what the fuck? Like, if the thirst is real over on this side of the fence, guys, like, it really is, guys and gals. You know what I'm saying? It really is. I just, you know what I'm saying, just a little, you know what I'm saying, a little topic, a little something that I was thinking of, you know what I'm saying? And for those who don't have a problem with studs and stuff like that, how do you see it? Studs who are cool with other studs, men who are real cool with studs, you know what I'm saying, like besties or like friends and stuff like that, without crossing those lines. I just really would like to know that, and for anybody out there who's ever thought that, you know what I'm saying, to see a certain type of different perspective, all sorts of perspectives on it, because I have an open mind, and, I just really would like to know, dog. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy yourselves, man. I'm Brody. I'm out. Peace.